Hey everybody, so I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a more nuanced description of something that I kind of sort of mentioned in each of these episodes. So for the next three roasts, there is a Vecna roast, a Legion roast, and a Deathslinger roast, and these will be my last three Roast My DBDs for a while. The Roast My DBD channel has been locked for now, and the reason for this is because I am literally on the cusp of starting my job. I have finally broken through all of the mountainous amounts of red tape that it requires, and so with that being said, I don't know what my upcoming schedules are going to look like, and so I don't want people to pay for these roasts just to submit them and then have them sit on a shelf for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So until I fully understand what I'm looking at and what I'm going to be doing and what my schedule is going to be, I'm locking this down for now just to stop people from wasting their money, because you guys do pay for this at the end of the day, which is exceptionally amazing to me. I can't believe people pay me to coach them. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it is going on a brief hiatus. This will be the last three episodes of this series for about a month or two, give or take. Hopefully it won't be that long, but that's just what I want to look at right now. And once I have a schedule going and I have something started, I can hopefully not only bring this back, but also look at bringing back things like the Rate My DBD and other things like that. So I hope you guys enjoy these roasts, and yeah, I just wanted to let you know that, and I'll see you in the next one. Next up, welcome back to another episode of Roast My DBD. If you're not aware, the Vecna roast and what's going to look like a Deathslinger roast coming up are all part of a batch of the last Roast My DBDs that I will be doing for a while, because I will be putting that series on hiatus for a little bit. So for right now, let's take a look. We've got returning actor Njord. Njord has 1,518 hours. They're playing Legion. Tried working on punishing survivors' mistakes. Getting there, I swear. Definitely felt I could have done better, since I think a few of my chases were long. Fun fact, did you know Legion is one of the only killers I believe to be able to change their chase music? Not one of the only killers. They are the only killer that's able to change their chase music. All right, so we're back on Dead Dog. This is not a killer-sided map, as most people will have you believe. It is quite possibly one of the most balanced maps in the game. Town side is really, really fucking annoying. Main building is really strong. Shack is really strong. There is a gigantic dead zone on one side of the map, but as you are Legion, you are just basically an M1 killer, which is unfortunate, but that's just what it is. You are running, I know the glasses allow you to see people after they finish mending, and I think that is ruler or yards, yeah, something like that. Okay, so yeah, that's etched ruler. Survivors hit with a feral frenzy / suffer from oblivious. Don't ever use this. Don't ever use this. Is an add-on that's actively detrimental to you as Legion. And the reason is Oblivion takes survivors out of your terror radius, and your killer instinct relies on your terror radius being there. So don't ever use this add-on. It actively hurts the Legion, but your other add-on is fine. Next up is your perks. I see several mistakes off the bat. Why are you running Thanatophobia? Stop running fucking Thanatophobia. Thana is not a good perk. It's not a good perk on Legion. It's not a good perk on Plague. It is not a good perk on anybody. It has never been a good perk. It is a dog shit perk. Run literally any other slowdown. Run fucking Deadlock. Run Pain Resonance. Run Gift of Pain. Run literally any other slowdown that is not Thana. Thana is one of the worst perks in the killer lineup because it actively has a counter that is so piss easy. And on top of that, if you start winning the game like you're supposed to, you actively cripple yourself. Just stop it. I'm so sick of seeing Thana. Deathbound, most survivors who are smart will not heal against a Legion. So Deathbound also doesn't help you, and again, it puts survivors in the oblivious status effect. Any perk that gets rid of your terror radius is not good on Legion. It actively hurts you, so stop doing that. But Mindbreaker, just a good solid M1 perk. Surge, good perk on Legion, because you can only down with M1s unless you get a 5-hit Feral Frenzy, which doesn't happen that often. So let's go ahead and take a look at your gameplay. Good job breaking this door first. I also hate Dead Dog because it's objectively one of the loudest maps in the game. Oh, fucking God, it's a Steve. Go kill it! Kill the Steve! Go kill him! What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What are you fucking... What? You having fucking hallucinations now? You're up against the doctor? You're fucking swinging at imaginary survivors? What the fuck was that? What'd the air ever do to you, brother? Oh my God. We're off to a flying fucking start. I genuinely believe if you play Steve, scene partner should be kill switched for you. You shouldn't be allowed to use scene partner if you're playing as Steve. The fuck? Would you fucking have a goddamn seizure in the middle of falling there? What was that? We are 1 minute and 13 seconds into this match. And already, you have swung at the air, had a seizure while falling, and then swung at a pallet that's been down for essentially 6 to 8 business days. And then you just leave him. You don't break the pallet to make your life easier in the future. You're just like, all right, Dwight, well played, buddy. Oh, wait, no, now we're coming back. What? Are you doing this on purpose? Are you doing this on purpose? Is this rage bait? Gonna break that pallet at all? No. No, gonna come from this direction so he can make it to town side? Got it, okay. We got a hit. No, for real. We have a hit. Fucking pre-drop parry over here. Oh my God, the Steve goes back. Yeah, bloodlust his ass. Let's go. You know what, kids? Breaking safe pallets, completely overrated. No, instead, what we do is we waste 30 seconds and we just get them with the bloodlust 9 million. That's definitely the way we should be going. That should have been a hit. No, he swung way too fucking late. The Dwight was already across the pallet and on his way to Cancun when he swung. The first time around. Okay, so remember in your last roast, I believe it was you, where I was talking about how a lot of killer players just don't understand how to be Elsa and let gens go. This is a great example of this. You have no reason to be coming up to this generator. You are an M1 killer with basically no map traversal. There is absolutely zero reason to come to this generator right now. Just let it pop, man. Just let it fucking pop. Go find something else to do. I hate this, Steve. So I don't know if you know this, but these little red heartbeats aren't lying to you. They're actually downstairs now. I don't know if you know that, right? I don't know if you think these are more of the hallucinations that you were swinging at, but they're downstairs now, right? And you knew they were downstairs right here. You saw one of them heading downstairs. You tell me what fucking reason you have for going up these stairs. Because you know they're about to drop downstairs. You know that they're going to do that. But now you've just wasted your feral frenzy when you could have just went around and gotten them downstairs. Brilliant. It's times like this that I wish I was an alcoholic, right? Because then I could just take a shot of vodka to soothe the throbbing headache that Survivor players give me when I'm watching these videos. But I'm not an alcoholic, so instead I'm gonna fuel my Coke Zero addiction. Bottoms up. The Oblivious helped there a lot? No, the Oblivious didn't do anything. I mean, there was obliviousness involved, but it wasn't the status effect. The reason the Steve is a fucking moron, or the reason the Steve got downed, isn't because of the Oblivious status effect. When the Sable got downed on the fucking ground below him, the Steve can still see her aura. The Steve knows that the Legion is literally right there, but instead of getting prepared to run him on the Infinite, the Steve just kept working on the generator like a genuine dumbass. Somebody has breakout. You should have made that. I will say this, you have definitely gotten better at punishing Survivor mistakes. Now we gotta take care of your tendency to just swing into nothing or like make a fucking decision. It's the same problem that we had with Bogus in the last Roast My DBD, where like you have a lot of these moments where you seem to hesitate on things, like earlier with the Dwight at the pallet. Holy shit, shut the fuck up, Steve! Where are you going? Where the fuck are you going? Let's talk about target prioritization. All right, so you have 2 survivors, right? We got 1 survivor, okay? And then we've got an injured survivor, right? So we've got 2 survivors, right? We got 1 healthy, we got 1 injured. This survivor, the healthy survivor, is just kind of hanging out, right? Like he's got maybe like, he's got like a little area right here, like with a rock. You've already broken the pallet here. And then he's got like this, and he's also just on top of a big ass place that he's got to drop off of that will stagger him if he does, right? Now this survivor, he has like the fucking fortress, right? He's got shack up that still has the pallet. He's got a window here. He's got another pallet over here because you didn't fucking break it. He's got an entire fucking area over here that just has tons of fucking windows and pallets and shit. So you tell me, out of these 2 survivors, why the fuck you're going after this one? I'll tell you why you're going after this one. Because you see injured, and you think injure, must chase injure, survivor bleed, must go after bleed. You're like a shark in the water, or more accurately, you're like one of those dudes that has a period fetish. You see blood and you're like, I gotta get it, I gotta get the blood right now. But in reality, the better solution was to go after the fucking idiot savant here, who's just sitting on a fucking generator, who's sitting on a generator on a place where he's gonna be forced to fall off and stagger. So, yeah. The reason you get confused here is because somebody's oblivious. Oh, actually, never mind. I was actually wrong there. I apologize. The Jeff wasn't oblivious. He actually went down to save the Sable. So one of the things that I had to learn on Legion, I'm actually not going to yell at you for not knowing this, because this is something that only experienced Legion players know, and I was actually taught this by Tatariu. But if you Feral Frenzy a survivor, and instantly you do not hear any heartbeats, like no killer instinct is going off, the very first thing you do is immediately cancel your power and chase down the survivor you just Feral Frenzied. Because it is not worth wasting your time running around the map hoping to find another survivor with your heartbeat. If there is no heartbeats immediately, fuck it. Cancel your power, go after the survivor you just Feral Frenzied. Not sure why she didn't drop there, but okay. Holy fuck, I hate Steagles. So you see how the Steve doesn't have a heartbeat on him right now? It's because he healed somebody and he's under the effects of Deathbound. This is why you do not run anything that has to do with Oblivious on Legion. I know for a while Tat used to run Blood Echo on Legion, which also causes Oblivious. I'm not sure. I think he did it for the exhaustion. But this is why it's generally not a good idea to run Oblivious stuff on Legion, because if the Steve wouldn't have had the history's most annoying perk equipped, you would not have known that he was there, right? It would have been up to your eyesight, basically. There's nothing telling you where he is and what he's doing. And now I'm predicting that he's about to drop this pallet on your dome and knock you out of your power any fucking way. Never mind. He's stupid. Yeah, Mindbreaker and Surge are good. Thana, Hysteria, not good. Blood Echo never did this. Blood Echo doesn't do Oblivious. Is it just Exhaustion that Blood Echo does? I could have swore Blood Echo did Oblivious. No, Hysteria does Oblivious. Blood Echo causes Exhaustion and Hemorrhage. That's what Blood Echo does. That's Deathbound. We're aware, maybe. We're well aware. Looks like you learned from your mistake in the beginning and waited till you were on top of the survivor to swing. See how oblivious, you see how the oblivious status effect keeps fucking you up? Now I'm going to tell you something that I've never told anybody before so far in this series. You actually took my advice from the last time, or the last 2 times, and you began punishing survivor mistakes. The only reason you are in this position where you have 5, about to be 6 hooks at 2 generators is because you've been punishing survivor mistakes. So instead of both sides making a shitload of mistakes, now a lot of the mistakes you are making, you know, swinging into thin air, running oblivious stuff, which actively cripples you as Legion, not prioritizing targets correctly, like those 3 things are being made up for by the fact that as the survivors are making mistakes, you're recognizing those and you're capitalizing on them. So honestly, you are already at this point significantly better than you were in the last 2 submissions, because even though you're still making a ton of mistakes, you are recognizing when your opponents are making mistakes and you're using those to make up for your own mistakes. And now I've said mistakes so many times the word doesn't sound real anymore, but you get where I'm coming from. It's like every time I praise one of you guys for something, y'all hear me, or you have like this future sight where you're like, oh my god, Kaiser's about to like compliment me. I better immediately fuck that up. What the fuck is this? Why didn't you just cancel your ability? He was gonna vault that anyway, and then you could have broken the pallet and gotten rid of it. I also don't really understand... I don't understand why you continuously leave safe pallets up around the map. Like, this is something that, like, I don't get it. You've done this, like, for this entire match. You just continuously leave stuff, like, leave safe pallets, all around the map. And I don't really, I'm trying to figure out why the fuck you're doing that. Like, I don't know why you think safe pallets are just something. You're not Huntress, you're not Xeno, you're not Pyramid Head, you are not playing a killer that benefits from survivors being locked in vaulting animations. So I'm not really sure why you're just leaving all these pallets up. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't understand why you submitted this game to me. Like, if I can be completely 110% real with you, I don't understand why you submitted this game to me. Because generally speaking, right, obviously you make mistakes, but you get a 3K here, don't you? Yeah, you get a 3K here. For the first time ever, I'm not going to watch the rest of this because I don't understand why you submitted this video. Like, yes, it does fall under the rules where they got down to like 1 generator, but I mean, you get the 4K here. Generally speaking, right? Generally speaking, a lot of your mistakes have more to do with the fact that you're on Legion and you're not playing Legion properly, rather than mistakes like as a killer, right? The only real mistake you made as a killer player, like fundamental mistake, was your target prioritization. But in reality, most of what you did wrong in this match is bad Legion play. But you did fix your biggest problem, which was not punishing survivor mistakes. So generally speaking, this match really wasn't that bad. I think what you need to focus on, honestly, which you probably should be focusing on at this point, you're at what, 1,500 hours? What you should be focusing on at this point is finding a killer, or maybe like 2 or 3 killers to specialize in, and then watching content creators who specialize in those killers and going from there, because your fundamentals are starting to get a lot better. There was nothing truly egregious in this match, I could say. So yeah, that's pretty much where I will leave that one at, I think.